The earlobe piercing is traditionally one of the oldest and most well-known piercings, and still to this day, we're coming up with new ideas and new ways to decorate earlobe piercings. Today, we're talking about the stacked lobes. Earlobe piercings can be done in singles, pairs, or multiple, and traditionally they kind of follow the curvature of the ear. Now, instead of following the curvature of the ear, you are going to stack or create a second row of piercings on the earlobe. That's what the stacked earlobe effect is. Sometimes doing this can create different shapes and designs on the earlobes. Now, this piercing is an anatomy-dependent piercing. Typically, everyone can get it pierced, but if you already have one piercing centrally located, it typically won't work. Now, if you have one piercing that you were pierced when you're real young, that's actually really low in your lobe or really high, that's when the stack works perfectly. Now, if you don't have any piercing, you can plan this out and create those patterns and designs, but typically it's when people have really low piercings and we add the one up above. Now, as far as the actual placement, it can be directly above or they can be staggered. It is completely up to you, and it's also with the size of the jewelry. You can wear small gems and you can wear large ones. Stick with a labret stud or some sort of barbell. Now, the smaller the bead or disc on the back, the more comfortable it's going to be for you, especially for that higher piercing. With this piercing, they typically swell a lot, and that's the biggest issue I see with this, is that the beads are getting sucked in because people don't put in long enough bars. So just make sure you have a long enough bar. And the other issue I see is if you put too big of a disc on the back of your ear, it's going to rub up against the conch, and that can cause irritation. So if it hurts in the back of your cartilage on the back side of your ear, you probably want to get some different jewelry. Other than that, these are basically earlobe piercings. Fairly problem-free as long as you're not touching and playing with it. So expect that month to 2 months to be fully healed up. We talk about a lot of different piercings on here, but the earlobe's got to be at the lower end of the spectrum, right? There's only one way to find out. Let's check out the painometer. Yep. Exactly what we probably all expected. It's just an earlobe piercing. You're going to be just fine. Now, back in the day, a lot of people would wear real heavy earrings and real thin wires, which kind of did the cheese cutter effect and made a slit in the ear. Now, a lot of times these lobe piercings are so low, it's tough to wear proper jewelry through there. Now, this is one of the solutions next to going to the doctor and having your ear sewn up, is to get a stacked lobe. So you wear the one lower and the one higher, and you can create such cool designs without having to go through having your ear all stitched up. So, am I a fan of this piercing? Yes. The more options, the better. The more we can decorate those ears, I'm all for it. What do you guys think of this piercing? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and of course, keep putting holes in your body. We'll see you all in the next video.